Hi viewers, it's Ket. Welcome to the 7th episode of my progress video series. It's been a bumpy road of highs and lows getting to this point, and I seriously would like to commend the community at Obby Elite for giving me the motivation I need to remain active on my obby. The grinds are becoming extremely tedious and even sometimes unbearable, but since my previous upload, I've been skilling and I've been killing. Let's take you on a journey with my most notable gains for the last 2.5 months. So here are the starting stats where we left off the previous video, nearing 1800 total so far, and without further ado, let's begin. We left off the last video with my grueling dry streak at Soul Wars, and of course the only reason I'm here is to try to obtain that sick pet. I'm still 16,000 zeal dry here, averaging anywhere between 35 and 55 zeal per game. I have enough zeal now for another 50 crates, so let's see if I can manage to get lucky for once in my RS career. I mean, the loot isn't even that great, and I'm getting dunked on with straight junk, such as bones, cabbage, and lobsters. I mean, what the hell? Okay, yeah, this sucks. And the very next day, this happened.
Oh my gosh! Not even trolling, I just got the pet! I'm not even trolling! I'm not even trolling right now! I got it on vid! Oh my gosh! I got it! I got it! Oh my gosh! I'm done! No! 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 Holy man.
Well, that was the end of that grind, and lord was I keen to finally get out of that place. I was getting very annoyed sweating at Soul Wars for that pet, so I figured I'd sweat somewhere else, and take a look at what I'm doing. Runecraft. Yep, I figured it was time, so moving from one toxic piece of content to another sounded like a viable strategy to me. I mean, am I right? Anyways, I'm doing this to round my skills out and train my lower ones up to where I think that they should be. Now, every RC level is an achievement, so here's me getting 70 runecrafting, and 71, 72, 73, yeah, I'm getting really good at counting these, 74, 75, and for the big one, 77 runecraft, finally completed on my Obby Mauler account. Now, what you just witnessed there was a complete montage that took almost 2 weeks for me to complete, but it was worth it nonetheless, because now the rest of the RC skill is a completely painless and AFK grind that's gonna make me millions, if not billions. It's nice to be able to grind and all, but here at Obby Elite, we host events every weekend for our ranked members to come chill out with the fam. Some events are quite chill and all, but others are geared more towards our competitive members, so it's nice to be able to kick back with the fam every so often and be with our own kind, as witnessed here at our very own Sears Village skilling event. So stop on into the clan chat, Obby Elite, today if you don't have a home already, and tell them that Ket sent ya. So alongside that RC grind that I did, I've been working on my mining level to make sure that I get a decent level before heading off to Blood Runes. And looky there, I managed to even it out to a whopping level 80. Also, I want to point out, I am now at 1800 total level, which is pretty insane for an Obby Mauler, not gonna lie. What could you do for me, Percy? Oh, you want to talk about my sack? It's not big enough. Well, can you make it a little bigger? Aw, thanks! Man, Percy, you have such a way of growing my man parts now, don't you? Like I said, I've been training my stats and trying to even them out a little bit. I was sitting at 8700 for the longest time, and I wanted to try out some herbivore, which is a really fun way to train hunter, by the way, and it can also allow you to obtain some fossils if you haven't completed those display cases yet. No way this just happened. I literally just got the Soul Wars pet, and now this happens days after? Obby pet achieved! Haha! Look at that! This is such an epic moment because I was chilling here on Fossil Island with some clanmates who were just training, and this little bugger pops up. This is definitely this just blows my mind because maybe I'm beginning to think RNG comes in waves. Later on, I managed to finish this skill up for now and even it out to 90, where I plan to go do some black and red chins till 99 for the other hunter pet in the near future. On to the next, and I gotta say, training thieving is just pure AIDS. I mean, I'd rather go back to Soul Wars if I had a choice. But anyways, there's 80 thieving cranked out. We're moving along nicely. Training smithing at the blast furnace is very similar to doing lava rune crafting, as you just bank, run your lap, and return back to the bank. At least when I grind this skill out, I feel like I'm taking large chunks out of the remaining XP I have left. 85 smithing, boys! And there's 88 smithing coming in. This would allow me to do adamant plate bodies, but I'm pretty content with doing the goldsmithing method here at the blast furnace because it's really quick, and adamant plate bodies would take right around twice as much time to do. Just a few short hours later and I am now 90 smithing. That rounds off this skill for now. This really is a quick skill and is one of, if not my favorite skill cape emotes, and it has a pretty good looking cape to it as well. This is in fact my last buyable to achieve on the account, and I wanted to tackle it sometime after 99 agility. Some more AFK grinds at work led me to want to try out Motherlode Mine some more. It's not completely AFK, so I was definitely struggling a bit, and I was barely able to maintain 20k XP per hour, but I can't argue, it's just busy work. I managed to achieve 85 mining here, and full speed ahead, I stayed here for the full week to achieve my goal of 90 mining. Loads of hours went into this. I'm still currently working from home, and I do count myself lucky that I get to churn some AFK gains while I do that. So this is my next project. I'm currently 80 rune crafting and on track to complete the rune crafting skill while I work. Since this is so AFK, it is perfect for me. And when I am off work, I get to focus on the more click intensive grinds that I have ahead of me. And there's 83 and 84 rune crafting. Yes! I net roughly 25k XP per hour while I barely pay attention, and it's a pretty good 400k GP per hour. Hopping around to various activities, I went back to the Trouble Brewing minigame to complete my full naval outfit set, so yeah, a little bit of a flex right there. Meanwhile, back to evening skills out. I decided Arty Knights are not the way I'm going to handle this skill. Pyramid Plunder is a solid option at most levels of thieving training because you actually get to move around a lot, and if you're efficient, it's the best XP in the game, and it does not kill your hands. So there's 85 thieving coming right on in. And numerous hours later, I achieved 90 thieving, where it will sit for a while, as this is probably my least favorite skill in the game, not gonna lie. I'm in no rush to train it. It's going to be a very slow grind to complete RC, I have to say, but yeah. Oh! I forgot to tell you guys, I just got spooned again on one of my work shifts. So take a look at my new friendo, Rifty. I didn't collect the raw footage on this, but this definitely came as a shock, as I am only 87 rune crafting, and this has got to be one of the sickest pets in the game. Heck, you can even change the color of the orb on this pet depending on the altar you craft at, so that makes 3 pets in 1 month. I'm okay with that. So instead of pumping out the Warhammer changes like Jagex promised to do, they instead have been pushing out other pieces of content such as shooting stars. Yeah, not really that exciting. So, you know, some of my pals and I gathered around this crash star as if it were some sort of metaphor for our crushed dreams of the long and forgotten Dragon Warhammer. And yeah, a little bit of an update on that. They still plan to make those rebalancing changes in the game, but we have no clue what is taking so long. So let's keep hoping and praying on that. Anyways, I managed to gather enough Stardust from the stars, and I now have achieved the full recolor of the Prospector outfit, as well as the new Celestial ring, which grants an invisible +4 boost when mining anywhere in the game, which will be useful at Blood Runes for sure. Moving on, Jagex recently released a new skilling boss, Temporus. This is the activity I've actually been waiting for myself to grind out my last few levels for 99 fishing. I can tell you, this boss is very fun, but once you learn it, it does become a little stale and it requires a lot of attention to efficiently maximize the XP and the rewards from it. I knew this was coming well in advance, so I set out to embark in obtaining as many rewards as I could. This footage was from the very first date of release, and it was absolutely fun, as nobody knew what the heck they were doing. Here's a quick little tip for those of you building an Obby Mauler that wish to restrict the amount of HP levels you gain. There is actually a method in this minigame where you can obtain up to 7,500 strength XP per hour without gaining any hit points XP whatsoever. You will also gain a decent amount of fishing XP along the way, so I would recommend this boss to be a new type of meta to explore for those particular builds. And to do this, you'll need to obtain 35 strength and 55 fishing first, which are rather low requirements, as I should say. And all you'll have to do is not bring a harpoon to this minigame and rather fish barb-handed style to accrue strength XP. Oh snap, is that the popular YouTuber Sparc back? Yep, he was here too, on this very first day of release. You'll notice he might actually have a few more subscribers than me, and that's okay. But if you want to support my Obby Mauler related content, please make sure that that subscribe button currently works for you. And ring that notification bell while you're at it. Once you successfully defeat the Temporus boss, you will be able to fish from the pool outside for unique rewards ranging from the tackle box, fish barrel, spirit flakes, big harpoon fish, a dragon harpoon, and the coveted tiny temper, the Temporus pet. I wasn't lucky enough to snipe the pet, but I did manage to snag enough spirit flakes to recolor my angler outfit, as well as the fish barrel to combine with my fish sack to make it equipable. And it does look stellar. I kept doing this boss because it was just so fun, and eventually I made it to the day I achieved 99 fishing, as this satisfies a huge long-term goal I had for the account way back since the start. And with this out of the way, it feels a whole lot more comfortable moving into the last few skills on the account that I have left. And now I just have 5 left to max out, 6 if you count Slayer, and maybe that will be some sort of an endgame goal for me. Who knows? Once again, thanks to all that have showed up to make this a blast. Coming to the end of this achievement, it's so nice to feel appreciated, and I hope that you guys feel just the same way when approaching your own Obby Mauler goals. Now with that 99 out of the way, I plan to focus some more on my content goals, including some newer exciting videos. Keeping my fingers crossed, I hope that Jagex continues their plans to update PvP, and meanwhile I'm looking forward to tackling the remaining skill grinds I have left on my account, such as the 99 runecraft grind, smithing, mining, hunter, and thieving. I want to thank you guys all for making it to this portion of this video. You guys are awesome. We hope to have that Dragon Warhammer launch very soon, within the next few weeks to be exact. You know I'll be besting out some hype content with it. Thanks again for remaining engaged through yet another long video, and I hope to see you guys comment down below with your questions, feedback, and concerns. Subscribe for more Obby Mauler content, and don't forget to Obby Maul that like button down below, boys. Until next time, peace.